What up? Voodoo King and D, baby, kicking them psychological bullets. Bop.
Derek Boldin in the building.
Yes. State of the month, baby.
Oh man, it seemed like forever again.
Seemed like forever, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man? When you are doing something that can impact the lives of other people,
yeah,
you tend to start unexpected things start happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like in my personal life, I've been dealing with some things.
Yeah, me also.
Like things coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You've talked about some things you've been dealing with.
Yeah.
We're in another location.
Yeah.
Not because we just woke up one day and decided to man, somebody actually hit a power thing and knocked it out of the
all
whole
the lights out, bro.
building, bro. Studio, no power whatsoever.
Just can't get in the studio, man. But we talked about this though.
Yeah.
Before we got started, we knew that we was gonna face obstacles, man. And we was ready, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Either it's just we still have to go through it when it comes, but you know what I'm saying? We here, bro. We ready to ride, man. You know what I'm saying? We soldiers, baby.
It's been crazy, man.
Ain't nobody gonna stop us, man.
All right, so a lot's been going on in the world.
Yeah, bro.
We back at square one again with Jacob Blake.
Jacob Blake, man.
Young man, what was it, Kenosha?
Yeah, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
And did you see the video, bro?
I saw the video.
And I see some other videos too, but I'ma just comment on this video right quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like they could have tackled him, bro, or anything like that, man. But I'm looking at the treatment of our people, bro, just from the humanity part. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at videos and I'm like, okay, I see the way you treating this white guy and I'm seeing the way you treating this black guy.
Right.
It's a difference, bro. It's a big difference, and this is what I'm saying right now. And I'm understanding through our history, bro. We just truly not considered as citizens. Like, we're not getting looked at as humans or something, bro. What you think, bro?
I think that's what it looks like. I think right now in America we're a product of hundreds of years of propaganda.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what you put before people, it becomes a part of them.
Yeah.
And if you put before people that we're monsters, we're super predators.
Yeah.
Things like that or whatever. Think about all the things that have been said.
Yeah.
About black people in this country.
Yeah.
To justify, for others to justify, what they've been doing.
Yeah.
To them, you had to, and it's crazy that we're still dealing with the same stuff, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
A person's life is not valued. Even as just a human being, bro.
Yeah.
We've been fighting for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
To just be viewed as a human being.
Just be equal, man.
Just a human being.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
It is, man. It's in the Constitution, man. What they say, we 3/4 human or something like that. So what, we like a deer? You know what I'm saying? What we cattle? So it's like the way I see police officers actually talk to black people. I'm dealing with psychology right now, bro. I'm dealing with the human behavior.
Right.
And I'm looking at the way you looking at this person, and you standing in front of this person with no emotions on what they're going through. Like the one lady I seen in New Orleans, they had her detained in there for supposedly stealing some hair.
Right.
And the way they did Jacob Blake, man, and just how he just started shooting him, bro. How he stood there and just was shooting him in front of his family and things like that, bro. It's like, bro, they have no respect for our life, bro, or as humans. Like, we don't get that respect, bro. We just don't.
So it's like, to me, when I saw it, I'm sitting there thinking okay, I know they got tasers on them. They could have tased
him.
That would have stopped him in his tracks. Yep. It's like, what makes you go straight to the gun?
Yes.
He didn't have a weapon, did he?
No, he didn't have a weapon, but he was going to the car. He was going to the car.
And his kids were in the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then his girl was right there, screaming, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like it was so many ways that could have been handled, because I see them handle other situations like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the guy that sit here and be, you know what I'm saying? But we can't be racist. You know what I'm saying? We can't be racist. We just arguing our point, and we expressing ourselves from what we see with our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what I seen, dog, that's just inhumane, man. It was so many things they could have did, man.
Why? You know what? it's like
that's a good question.
We deal with this like over and over and over again, and there's no justifiable. Even in a situation where he committed a crime, if he did commit a crime, and I'm not saying he did, but let's just say he did something wrong.
Yeah.
He's walking away.
Yeah.
He has his back turned to you, and as soon as he opened the door, the officer actually grabbed him by his shirt and pulled on his shirt and shot him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, it's scary for me, bro, because I was just telling you about, I got pulled over in Port Mayaka.
Yeah.
On a back road.
Yeah. It's
completely
dark back there, bro.
Two police officers pulled up behind me. I had my baby in the back seat.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, probably a good 5 minutes before they pulled me over, I saw him.
Yeah.
So I actually passed him. I wasn't speeding.
Yeah.
And imagine, like, I'm thinking everything is clear, everything cool.
Yeah.
Cause you know that feeling when we see cops.
Yeah.
You know generally how black people, you know, kind of tense up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we don't know if one day somebody's gonna choose to
exactly.
select us to bother.
Then you got your baby in the car.
And I got my baby in the car with me. So, you know, I passed you, and the same guys that I passed are now behind me. It's like they waited.
They waited, bro.
They waited for me to get, bro. They waited for me to get past the cemetery, and they pulled me over.
Yeah.
So, you know, I pull over. You know, I let my window down. He comes on the other side, the passenger side, and he immediately asked me if I got a weapon. So, I got a gun in the car. I told him, I got a gun in the car. It's in the holster. It's in the middle console. And he asked me to get it. I was like, nah. My hands are 10 and 2 on the steering wheel. You know what I'm saying?
That's the little trick.
I'm 10 and 2 on the steering wheel, bro. And my baby in the back seat singing the whole time.
That's God back there, bro. See, that was God back there.
She in the back seat singing the whole time, bro.
She the
like
protection,
she ain't bothered by nothing, like.
She the protection.
And like, he got it. He got the gun. He asked me for my license and registration. Now I gotta go in the glove compartment.
Oh, now you gotta reach again.
Now I gotta reach. You know what I'm saying? And then he says to me, like, you have no need to be concerned. I say excuse me. I got plenty of reason to be concerned right now. I'm on a back road. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulled up. I got 2 cops pull me over. And
y'all killing black folks in this country.
I didn't see a body cam.
Yeah.
And with what's been going on in the world, I'm like, it wasn't fear. It was, dang, they could get me.
It's concern, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
all,
this could be it.
Yeah.
So I'm maintaining my composure and everything or whatever. I open the glove compartment, looking for my registration. He see a brown bag in my glove compartment.
You think that's a gun?
So he said, "Well, what's that?" That's how he said it. Bro,
hey, man.
He was like, well, what's that right there in the brown bag? And I'm like, I said that those are just like the little twist things for the hurricane shutters.
Yeah.
I had a lot, and I bought some. I just put them in there. Yeah. And now when he took my gun, he was like, "Oh, this is the SIG 360." I was like, "Nah, that's the new Hellcat. It's really similar to the 3. We talking about my gun.
Yeah.
You looking at my gun and we talking about my gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, they do everything that they do or whatever, and they let me go.
Yeah.
And I had a headache when I pulled off, bro, because I was like, I had to be calm, but at the same time, it was a tense type of situation.
Yeah, bro.
Because I didn't see no body cams. I wasn't even paying attention to the second officer.
Yeah.
For all I know, he could have been pulling up on the other side of me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I got to kind of deal with this. And I got my baby in the car, bro. I'm like,
dang,
I was like, man, something happened to me, man. Like, you know, I'm thinking about my child.
Yeah.
And, but when they let me go, man, I drove off. I had a headache, bro.
Yeah. That's stressful,
because
bro.
it was a stressful situation.
Yeah.
And, you know, we've heard about, you know, this happening over and over and over again. Even with somebody that legally owns a gun.
Yeah.
You know, have been killed in front of their kids, in front of their fiance.
And we know they'll do this to us, bro.
Castile, right? Philando Castile.
Yeah.
That type of situation, bro. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
wow, bro.
Like, this could be it for me, man. And my baby, don't have a father. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
see, that's the thing, bro. People don't understand what we truly go through as black men in this country. For one, as heterosexual black men, we get attacked from all angles. You know what I'm saying? And bro, we is so stressed in this country, bro. You know what I'm saying? And people just really don't understand. Even our women, I don't think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we too modernized and materialistic. You know what I'm saying? To understand. So we have to really start dealing with the unseen.
Yeah.
Start dealing with the spiritual, man. Start dealing with the spiritual. And what we said something else. Start dealing with the spiritual and start dealing with the unseen, man. Because we just not really understanding what life is truly about. You know what I mean? Because everything right now is mechanical and AI. You know what I'm saying? It's at the tip. Nobody wanting to see to the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. These police officers, I'm like, they must not be human, bro.
But you know what? I was listening to a therapist talk about this type of thing.
Yeah.
And what she was saying is, in order, like, they had to practically make themselves crazy in order to dehumanize people and with a straight face and with no emotion and no humanity.
Yeah.
You had to literally make yourself less than what we were in order to treat us the way way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a you know, and it's crazy that for a lot of people in that position, they are actually more psychologically damaged than we are.
They are, bro. They are.
You know what I'm saying?
You see them Karens out there?
That's
you
crazy.
See them Karens, dog. Them Karens, dog. Dude, just like they big ass babies, and they stand there with their little phone, and they just have like the dumbest like motherfucking concerns and shit. Yeah. And they always like at somebody's, I'm gonna get your tag or some shit like that. It's like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Because I'm looking in their eyes, D. I'm looking in their eyes and their body language, and I'm like, man, these people is psychologically fucked up, bro. And it scared the shit out of me, bro, because their spirit knows that what their ancestors did. You know what I'm saying? And our ancestors live within us. So their ancestors live within them. You know what I'm saying? And they scared as fuck. I see the police. It's just like, why is you so big on holding these people down and oppressing these people, man? What is it? Why you gotta kill and degrade us the way you do? You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to understand because it's dealing with them, what you just said.
Yeah.
They more psychologically fucked up than us.
Yeah, people who are like that, I think they are more they suffer more psychological damage than we do.
Yes, man.
It's I don't know what the solution to this is, man. Like, I really don't. Like, and there are a lot of good white people in this world.
There's a lot of good white people
who love everybody.
Right.
You know, and you know, they're starting to really kind of get tired of it too.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, okay, now they're out there doing it, which I'm glad they are.
Yeah.
But it's like, is it gonna be enough? Like, when are we gonna like really kind of turn this thing around and accept people? And not look at people's skin color as a weapon, or like something bad. It's just the color of your skin.
See, but it's ingrained into our culture. It's ingrained into our culture, the fabric of it, even down to a black cat, or you wearing black to a funeral, and you wearing white to a wedding. You know what I'm saying? It's all different types of psychological things that play a part into this.
Yeah, not even. Can you imagine, bro? Like, what it would do to your confidence, what it would do to your self-esteem as a people. To not even be worthy of drinking from the same water fountain as another person.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? To not like this woman who dipped her toe in the pool and they drank the whole. They got out and drank the whole pool like she's a disease. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then D, they don't want us to like express ourselves about it. It's like once we go to expressing ourselves about it or telling the truth about what's going on, now that we bring extremists or this and that there, we being a racist or anything like that. That's what I'm tired of too, man. Yeah. Anytime we try to come fight for our people, man, we get either killed or we just get ridiculed or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of it, bro, because it's all psychological, bro, and I think it's generational psychological shit. I mean, we giving birth to kids that's born with this psychological stuff already in them because you are your environment.
But we also gotta we have to do better with ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Within ourselves, and We have to educate ourselves. You can't depend on. It's almost like the lion doesn't tell the gazelle how to get away from it. I'm gonna tell you how to get away from me, because that would mean that the lion won't eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The gazelle has to develop some plans of its own. It can't ask the lion to show me how I can, be free from you or not be captured by you.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
At what point do we look at ourselves and be like, man, we need to do things different? Like,
Right.
even if that means like cutting some things off,
Right.
so that we can have some time to focus on ourselves
Yeah.
and in the development that we need across the board as a people.
Right.
Because we're like that abused woman who keeps going after this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just hospitalized you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had a little cat. He just killed the cat.
But
And you still love him. You still want to be accepted by this guy, and you're not looking at yourself like Tina Turner had to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? One day Tina Turner woke up, man, and she was like,
and beat his ass.
man, I ain't taking this no more.
They was in a limo, bro. And she beat his ass. They went into the hotel, bro. Both of their ass bleeding and shit. They trying to be known, but I hate that movie, cuz. I hate that movie. But bro, it just to the point where the way I look at it, it's like we trying to get our little brothers and our little sisters to understand life.
Yeah.
And our little brothers and our little sisters, they're talented and they know certain things, and they just don't understand the spiritual world. They don't understand how to come together, and they don't understand how to truly love. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying from quote unquote white America, man, is the eye for an eye. They only understand like combat. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't truly understand just working and understanding, having compassion and love and patience and things like that, man. Is I don't know, man. It's real spiritual right now, man. It's psychological what I'm saying with them, man, and it's scary. You know what I'm saying? It's scary, bro, because I'm scared for our youth. I'm scared for our youth, man. And we just have to separate the way I see it, bro.
Mm-hmm. But how realistic is a clear-cut separation?
Okay.
How realistic is that?
I think it's very realistic. I think we got to go back into before the civil rights movement. Let's go back to where we had all black schools. You know what I'm saying? In black neighborhoods. I got to put a video up on how the black neighborhood, because the guy in Houston was talking about how the black neighborhood was. They had businesses in the black neighborhood, small businesses. Yeah. They didn't need, and they had the black family was intact. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And all of that, but the redlining and the systematic racism on in our society, it took advantage. You know what I'm saying? The defunding of certain things, like they stopped supporting small businesses right here in Pahokee. They stopped supporting small businesses, so the community failed. You know what I'm saying? But then I hear guys like, oh, the black community, these guys is all drug dealers. These guys is this. These guys is that. They whores. They this. And that's just crazy, man, that they create this narrative of our people. So I feel like we just have to really separate and really just grow from the ground up ourselves, then just come back. Because right now we just had such a disconnect. And another fact, it's like we got the house Negro. We got the house Negro syndrome to the point where they got these guys speaking for us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys can't speak for me. You're black. You're quote unquote so-called black guy, but bro, you can't speak for me, bro. You can't speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even understand me or understand your people. But they'll use this token guy to come speak for us, but he actually truly speaking for them. You know what I'm saying?
But here's the thing. Here we go. Like, what do we value in terms of, like, there's a reason why that person is there. There's a reason why that celebrity is there. There's a reason why that person that came out of our community is there. It's because we put them there. And when I say we put them there, I don't mean we literally put them there.
Yeah.
I mean, we put them there in a way of like, we applauded, we celebrated, we cheered on, we supported these people by virtue of what they did and not who they are.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So if a person is a rapper, because he's famous and he on TV, we hold them up as if they're the saviors of our community.
Right. That's
same thing with other entertainers and things like that. Like the grassroots people, the people who struggle with you every day in your community, the people who try to teach you, the people who try to uplift you, the people who try to help you grow and develop And the people who point out the problem,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about they got the horn, man, and they blowing the horn. Like, we ignore those people, or we don't even want them in our community, bro.
We do, bro.
And sometimes we even kill them.
Yeah.
The people who God put here to really make a difference, and they right in the trenches, and they come to us, we get rid of them.
Yeah, we get rid of them, bro.
But we celebrate the people who don't have our best interest at heart.
Right, bro.
Like, at some point, as a people, man, we need to stop and really take a look at the pattern that we've been kind of displaying.
Right.
Like, we have a habit of rejecting people who are good for us,
right,
and accepting people who don't have our best interest
right,
at heart, bro.
And that's that celebrity mindset that our culture have right now. They automatically feel like, because a lot of guys feel like this too. Like, so LeBron James or anybody come around, they're gonna bow down to this guy. Jay-Z come around, they just go, oh, that's Jay-Z, man, I'll slap shit out Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? If he come around trying to low bro me, I'm gonna low bro him. You know what I'm saying? I got my kids around, I got my wife around. Ain't no way you gonna do that. So we have to just get back to the basis of humanity, of respect. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just look at, because a lot of celebrities, they never really live life really. They got people doing things for them. You know what I'm saying? They don't really go to the grocery store. They don't really go in, because I see celebrities get clothes and suits and things brought to their house. So they really don't go shop. You know what I'm saying? They really don't get out there in the world and do the natural thing like pump their own gas and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to talk to a person that's in the trenches, like Jesus was. Jesus was actually in the trenches. He was born in the manger. He was born in the ghetto, but he always was with the poor folk. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it was at. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's my angle right now as a man. I want to get in the trenches and actually just touch the people I really truly need to touch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just getting back to Jacob Blake, I'm glad that he didn't die, bro.
Yeah. And
I'm glad that he didn't die, bro.
I was talking to somebody this morning, and I said that. And
I'm glad he didn't die, bro.
I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, I said the same thing you just said. I'm glad he didn't die.
Yeah,
because think about it. This might be the first time in a while that we've actually, or ever, that we've actually seen a situation like this where the person. My prayer is that he get out the hospital alive, so that he can tell his story.
Well, because
everybody else, Trayvon dead, Philando Castile dead. Everybody else is dead. They can't speak for themselves and explain their side of anything.
Right.
So when I look at this guy, when I look at Jacob, I'm like, my prayer is that he get out of the hospital so that he can tell his story.
Yeah, man.
Because he's the first that we've had.
That's going to be huge.
In a very long time.
That's going to be huge.
Or ever, that has survived and been able to tell his story.
Well, peep this. They still got him handcuffed right now. He's handcuffed.
I heard they just took it off.
Please, man. Come on, man. He paralyzed. You got him handcuffed, man.
Yeah.
Bro, and the thing about it, right, I'm just thinking about it. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of this, man. But then you want us to, like, we not no bullshit ass men. We got emotions, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna express our emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they want to bulk up at us and that type of shit, but we can't. That day is over, bro.
Yeah.
That day is over, bro. And like, I'm glad to see LeBron. I'm glad to see the NBA players and NHL and different guys, NFL guys step up.
Mm-hmm.
Step up, man. You know what I'm saying? Protest, man. Whatever you need to do to get people to understand what's going on. And I seen another video where the police roll up on an apartment complex, and there's some black guys standing in front, but a white guy was filming.
Mm-hmm.
And the police didn't do anything because the white guy was filming and the white guy was talking. And he was talking to black guys through their rights.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me think about John Brown back in the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When John Brown tried to save the slaves. So this white guy actually saved these white guys by just actually filming and actually talking them through their rights, bro. And the police ended up leaving, man, and the black guys walked up to him and said, man, I'm glad you was here, man. I love you, and they embraced each other. I said, bro, that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because white folks going to have to, it's going to be a lot of white people that lead us to our liberation, bro.
I agree.
That's real, bro. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jacob Blake, man. You and your family, man. Love y'all up there, man. You know what I'm saying? We know Wisconsin off the chain right now, man. We know a lot of places off the chain. We down here in Polk, Florida, Muck City, you know what I'm saying? Kicking Muckology, you know what I'm saying? State of the Muck, man. We really send out our love and our prayers, you know what I'm saying? You stay up out there, bro.
Oh, man. You know, I like I said, I can't wait to hear him talk.
Yeah, man. Me too.
I can't wait to hear him
Me too,
get
man.
get in front of the cameras, tell his side, talk about his experience.
Yeah.
You know, from what I gather, man, the man really, he was a family man. He loved his kids.
Yes, man.
And it's sad that we're not allowed to be emotional.
Yeah.
For us to be emotional could cost us our lives.
Yeah.
And other people are allowed to express whatever emotion or whatever thought they have, in the face of law enforcement, without suffering, without getting a scratch.
Right.
We have to do something about it. And I'm hoping that change is on the horizon.
And
I'm hopeful that it is on the horizon, but we've been here before.
Yeah. But we gotta attack this right now. Why we got this going on? We have to attack. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about attack where we come with some guns. No, man. We talking about this attack spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Coming together, attacking the issues, attacking the ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want to attack the ideas and philosophies and principles that we've been living by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see what we don't need. Let's see what we need. Let's see what works. Let's see what don't work. All right, let's compare ideas. All right, let's come up with some stats of each situation and saying what's best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let's build from there. Let's be honest though. Let's be honest when we come to the table with these things. Let's be adults. Let's not just do what's best for my culture, what's best for my people, and you doing things out of fear. Yeah. So that's why I see quote unquote white America, not all whites. That's what I see with the system. It's dealing with fear. You know what I'm saying? Let's be humans, man. Let's see each other as human beings, because it's only one race, bro. The human race, bro. How hard is that, bro? How hard is that just to see a black person? If you're a white person, you see a black person. You looking at me. I got 2 eyes, a nose, 2 ears. I'm just like you. I'm just like a different skin tone.
Yeah.
So how elementary is that, bro? I'm getting tired of this, bro. And that's why I don't like going to in the place, bro, because I don't want to get approached by this guy or one of them, quote unquote, one of these guys, bro, because I don't know how I'm gonna take this, D.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep his ass. I'm gonna hit him right in the chin because he's gonna go and fold his ass.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man. I taught in Wellington 1 year, man, and I had all boys, and predominantly white school, and by the end of the school year, man, I'm taking attendance and I hear the boys talking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fellas, what's going on? And one of them says, Mr. Boldin, can I say something to you without you being offended?
Yeah.
And I said, sure. He was like, you changed the way we see black guys.
Wow, bro.
And I said, what do you mean? He was like, the only thing that they knew about black guys was what they saw on TV. And what their parents or grandparents told them.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So they had been watching me all year long, waiting for me to do some of the stuff that they were told by their parents or grandparents or that they saw on television.
Yes.
They were waiting for me to be ignorant. They were waiting for me, you know what I'm saying, to act out in a certain type of way. And, going that whole year with these guys, that's what they were watching. They were watching me.
Wow.
And so to hear a room full of white kids say, you changed the way we see black guys, I was like, whoa.
So that whole year you did like a social project,
For real, bro, they were watching me you know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, there were other, the children, it's funny because oftentimes the children aren't the problem, it's the adults.
It's the adults.
I experienced blatant racism as a teacher.
Yeah.
In Wellington.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I experienced in your face blatant racism from other people who are supposed to be professionals. I hope that did something for them, so that
it did.
They should be adults now.
Yeah, they did.
It's like when they see a young black person, and it doesn't necessarily mean that all black people are the way Mr. Boldin was.
Yeah.
You have to judge a person based on what they present to you.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that that's what they got out of it. You feel me?
It did. And see, kids are very smart, man. And they're very honest. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, at the high school, I love being around the children. And this is what I face. And I don't even know it's not even racism because it's coming from my people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have adults at my job to the point where they are quote unquote black, but I'm a different type of black to them. Because I know I look like my environment. You know what I'm saying? And where I come from, but I'm not what you think. And so I watch them. And they have this preconception of me. And they just feel like I'm gonna be sitting around womanizing, all this type of stuff, bro. And people watch me, man. I always prove them wrong.
Wow.
I always prove them wrong. And one guy came to me last year right before COVID-19 hit, And he was like, Mr. Dean, man, you ain't nothing like what they told me you was.
Wow.
And I didn't even ask him where it came from because I know it exists up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this coming from my people. And a lot of these, like the black folks that come from the coast and come from different places that come into Pahokee to work, they see me and they immediately feel like, you know what I'm saying, I'm the enemy. And it'd be funny, man, but I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that shit, man.
Wow.
It's like I'm a father. I'm a husband. You know what I'm saying? I'm a best friend. I'm a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I got so much to offer the world, and I see any other man, I'm like, bro, you can't fuck with me, bro. I know you can do to me. I mean, you can't outdo me as a man. I'm gonna be more man in my heart than any other man. And I'm just tired of people just not letting me be a fucking man, bro. Why I gotta be some type of animal? Why I gotta be like this type of dude that's gonna come and take your kids? And I've seen people get shit covered up based on that they in some type of inner circle. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm just tired of on how our society operates, bro. We have to stop. We got to stop being so fucking sneaky. Then we got to stop being so fucking nosy. Then we just got to be honest, man, and just live and treat people as we want to be treated, bro. Straight up and down, bro. Because
Okay.
it's tough, bro. I'm
All
tired.
right. So what's our final thought about the Jacob Blake situation?
Oh, man. Hey, my final thought, man, is just, man, I'm sending love out to his family. You know what I'm saying? It's so much that's been going on, man. But I'm happy he's still living, like you said, man. And I want to hear him talk and tell his story and you know what I'm saying, just speak his part, man. But much love go out to the family, man. And I'm praying for change, man.
Stated them up.
Voodoo King
We out.
and D.